everybody. This is Alchemisted, and this is Starbound. What are you? What do you do? Oh, those are my mods. Here's the mod list. I am using a bunch of different mods for this game. A lot of these are sort of quality of life mods, and a lot of them are sort of UI improvement mods. I'll go over like a lot of these as time goes on. Some of them. Some of them as time goes on, at least. But yes, I've been playing this game for a while it was in early access. It recently got released, and it's been released with an actual plot. So, I've played to just after the Arceus horror in testing. So I want to see where this plot takes me. It's a lot of exploration, a lot of scanning stuff in this plot. A lot of traveling to Technicolor planets and scanning cultural artifacts. But this one's actually fun. I shouldn't say that. A lot of people have had fun with No Man's Sky. A lot of people have been crushingly disappointed by No Man's Sky. This game is arguably the more chill, though. Like, this is game... I have just sort of vegetated on occasion playing this game. So, I'm still not sure how this is going to work, because there's a lot of legwork involved in doing anything in this game. A lot of resource gathering, that sort of thing. So I'm unsure what I'm going to cut or what I'm going to time-lapse through. For now, we're just gonna go. And we'll find out what's working and what's not. And I'll adjust things accordingly from there. So, something else that I need to... I don't know if I'm going to be reading all the dialogue out of this game, or just letting you pause through it. That's because the dialogue balloons tend to pop on really fast, and I don't know if I can change the... No, I can't. Game. No, I can't. Cockpit up, cockpit down, cockpit left, cockpit right. What? Whatever. I don't know. I don't think you can change the interval that the dialogue is on the screen. Like how long it remains. So I'm probably going to let you guys pause through it in Starbound. And not read it out. There are cutscenes in the game, though, that have really small text. And I might have to read those out, because this game has really shitty UI scaling. And by shitty, I mean none. It has, it's either microscopic or it's huge. There is no in-between with Starbound. That's it. There is no, UI adjustment in this game. So, all the regular dialogue will be in these big-ass text bubbles, and all the cutscene dialogue will be in the smallest fucking text boxes you could imagine. And that's something that's annoyed the hell out of me as I've been playing this game, is the ridiculous lack of UI scaling. The game is good, but that's just... It's fun, but I want to be able to resize the UI. Because this is sort of the definition of a podcast game. This is a game that I would, when I was playing it during early access, I would... I don't know, have a movie playing in the other window sometimes, because this music... There's some good music in here, but in general, the music is very generic. It's very just sort of Kind of Minecrafty. You know, kind of Minecrafty. Almost feels like placeholder music to me. Like one of the first mods I'd have to download for Minecraft was a music replacement mod because the music there used to be like a dynamic music mod for Minecraft. I don't know if it's still there, where like it would have like music that it would switch to based on your situation, like fighting on the plains, fighting in snow, etc. You know, fight like storms, fighting in storms. You know, it would have like a more dynamic soundtrack that was a lot more fun to listen to. You know, as opposed to like random piano music at like certain intervals. This game is like that. This game has a very like replace me soundtrack to it. There are some good tracks, but they mostly play during plot, from what I have been able to tell. All right, let's get started. This is my character. We are going to recreate him so I can show off the character creator. Is she wearing like a Starfleet uniform? That looks almost Starfleety. Hang on. Well, it would be Starfleety if I was able to recolor it. There we go. I'm not wearing a sweater. That's the color. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with that. It's not exactly lining up with the sprite. Okay. Those are supposed to be torn jeans. They look more like knee pads. Some brown trousers. Actually, yeah, hoodie and some brown trousers. That'll do. Okay. Click all the way this way. I have like a hair mod installed, like Annie T hair or something like that. That adds a shitload more hair to the game. Because the defaults are kind of boring. I think I passed like a bandana or something. Could have used that. Could rock like Super Saiyan Mohawk. Is that like a blonde? All fucking like Super Saiyan Mohawk. But no, we're gonna remake the character because fuck, he's on the thumbnail anyways. So gotta do what we gotta do. Clothing. Jesus Christ. Selma. No. Alchemist. Let's see. Al. Let's call him Al. Al, Galactic Protector. Patrolman. No, there's no last name. Al Sol. There's no last name, though. Alright. Let's do it. We're going to save the galaxy with our character Al. Chemist. We are alchemists. Alchemist, not Alchemist 9. Alright. Let's go. Mission start. And we are going to have to drop you. Alright, there can be only one! Survival. Wake up! Wake up, you have overslept. Fucking alarm doesn't tell me what to do. Good morning, you have Good morning, graduate, you have overslept. Press A or D to get out of bed. What if I press W? Ah, I got out of bed. To interact with a nearby person, door, or other object, you should hover over it with your cursor and press E if you're awake enough to do so. I'm not. I gotta have my music. Aloha! I'm actually gonna turn down like the default music. There we go. Just gonna play some games right now, so yeah. It's a good idea to, like, usually, like, whenever you, like, approach a settlement or, like, dungeon or something, to just bust out, like, your scanner. This will be replaced by, like, by an actual proper scan function. Right now, it's just you looking at stuff. Features the Matter Manipulator, prized multi-tool of the Protectorate. Sure, I can play. Not now, though. So, our character has experience with the Flying V. I wonder if the aliens do. Is that like a... Yeah, it's a Protectorate logo. I don't have time. The toilet roll holder is empty. Luckily, this one isn't. Did you hear the joke about the toilet? Never mind, it's too dirty. It's a turtle. I really would like this tile set. This tile set's nice. Uniform is available to collect from your personal locker. It is quite impressive that you can remain so serene when you are running so late. Well done, you. Yes, your ship's AI is very snarky. Extra banner. I wish I could fit one in my dorm. So you'll be a real protector with your Matter Manipulator. Those can disassemble all kinds of materials. If you get assigned to some distant world, don't forget you'll always have friends here on Earth. Oh, the tragedy of it all. Okay, let's get our uniform on. It's a very nice looking uniform. It's getting colored black, like, as soon as possible. His isn't black. His is more like gray or something. I want mine black. Black and brew. It's a news program, but the volume is down. I've been exciting, not. Feel cool standing next to it. See, it shows too comfortable to give up. Alright. Race. This lady always has a useful tip.
Huh? 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 Huh?
crouch. Q to drop your current item. Arrow keys to communicate using your emotions. I communicated.
Huh?
Should press escape and check the options menu for more controls.
Huh?
I can't, like, sneak by. Oh man, I've drank way too many of these energy drinks. All my pixels, could this day get any worse? Yep! Nice cold can of Aqua lemonade, just beyond my reach. Now, I have tried buying one for this individual. 30 seconds. Yeah. I've tried buying some for this individual, but you cannot. It's plenty. This is a very nice map. I like this map a lot. 'Tis a shame it will be completely screwed beyond all hope and recognition. Oh look, like, there's Tweety birds and there's like trees. Every day more petals to sweep. Yeah, sorry bro. Frustrated, they have me sweeping the bridge every hour like I'm a machine or something. Just one day away from retirement. Oh, don't say that. Then now you're like absolutely gonna die.
Huh?
For a moment, let us enjoy these beautiful blossoms.
Huh?
Some situations call for haste, but don't let life's small moments pass unappreciated.
Huh?
The tree has stood for centuries, a symbol of the protectorate's strength and dignity. All right. Let's enjoy. I forget what the control is. Like, get rid of the UI. So let's just enjoy for a moment. I feel I have enjoyed this moment. Okay. Wind chimes. At night they're a bit spooky, but during the day they sound lovely. The protectorate tree. It's known as just the tree. Maybe I should take you with me. Mine. Flowers. Get my non-existent hair. Ain't exactly my thing. Okay, really cutting it close. Now, our old protector surely believes we can keep the universe safe. Guidelines. Exactly like you'd expect. Look at this old Grand Protector. Looks like she was friendly. Nah, you're good. Non-human Grand Protector. I'm sure they must have been very wise. Now, the glitch are supposed to be stuck in medieval stasis, and like anyone who isn't is like considered a heretic and like either like put to death or just outright just like exiled. So it's probably an exile here. There we go. This old was probably sparked a younger mind. This Grand Protector looks like she would have had a constant supply of milk and cookies. Soon I'll have my own matter manipulator. I'm excited.
Huh?
Relief mission ceremony.
Huh?
Waiting here for hours.
Huh?
I'm sure my dedication to timeliness will be recognized. Not many Florins become protectors. Florin is proud to be chosen. Florin regrets drinking 5 Aqua lemonades for breakfast. Florin hopes there will be a toilet break at some point. If you were sharp or not. Did you sleep through your sail alarms? That is so you. You don't look half bad for having just woken up. Yeah, I slept through my alarm too, so me and my character are fairly in sync. Drawing together races of all kinds. Death! That's what that was. Not safe to remain here. Ah! 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 There's just nothing but like death and destruction everywhere. I cannot see over this way. It looks like they have already absconded. They are smarter than I am. So yeah, this game starts pretty grim. It starts out, oh, this is so nice, and then it gets grim. Everybody's dead. I should take this. I might need to get out of here alive. So, you get a matter manipulator with none of the functionality. Well, you can, like, neutralize objects to mine in front of you. That's about all the functionality you get right now. But there's plenty of other functionality that will be coming down the road. This is another mod so that people can, like, add their own sort of windows to the manipulator window. But yeah, this will be able to increase the area of effect and how fast we mine, increase the effective range, which also increases the range that we can place objects, and enable collect. This is like paint wire mode. This is like the various alternate modes of this thing that you unlock. First one is liquid, which will be very important. Protector look pretty serious. This portrait is ruined. Just fall down. Esther Bright, former Grand Protector. This is actually a slight foreshadowing of like someone we're gonna meet later. The portrait was just about to graduate me. I don't want to talk about it. Silly's collapsed. So yeah, I really do sort of like the general plot of this game so far. As humanity is just immediately scattered across the stars. I think just about everyone you can play in this game is an outcast in some capacity. Maybe with the exception of the Nova kids, but I don't know. Shit. I want that alarm. Oh, you know, he did. So sorry. This water tank is busted. The water must have leaked through the roof into the room below. Meanwhile, the AI is telling me how screwed Earth is. I just jumped down. Just her banner isn't holding up very well. Symbolism! Should put one in my dorm. Okay, a rag of banner material laying on the floor. Should I pick it up? Yes, you should! Because now we have a Protectorate cape. We are Protectorate man! Protecting as best we can. Which is not, because just look at this shit. Look at this shit! The hell am I supposed to do about that? Protectorate man. It is time to leave. I must go now because my home world needs me. And it's utterly screwed. Okay. Alright, first of all, let's clear the sod. Clear that out of there because I don't need to worry about that. Clear that out of there. Okay. Move that. I want the weapon chest. Can I bring it? No. Shit. Well, let's get launched in space to colonize worlds. They can sometimes malfunction. So, yeah. You want to hang on to the sword and your protectorate uniform, apparently, because they get an upgrade towards the end of the game. So I'm going to hang on to these. I bypassed the pre-flight checks. Get aboard. This is the only time you will see me using this ship. So, yeah. Drink it in, because that ship's going to be gone after this intro's over. Ooh, cargo. So, that's going to be the number 6. No. Alright. So this used to be like, you used to be able to like, there were individual ones here, from like 1 to 0, and now it's like, you have to do them in pairs for your hands. I don't like that. I liked it when it was 1 to 0, and you could sort of like equip and unequip things at will. Like you could hold like you'd hold like I think the right mouse button and like hit 1 and it would equip it to that hand or something. Yeah, I don't like the pairs. That means that there's 2 of these that I have to go through, and makes it a bit more difficult to remember what I have on hand sometimes. Also, the auto assign sucks. Get rid of that. That is for like torches. And magically, Starbound. Magically, our ship will transform into another one. This is the Soma exploration ship from the Steam Workshop. And I'm using this because it is much cooler looking than the standard human ship in the game. I don't know what it is about games and making the human ship look boring. Like the human ship, like, it doesn't look bad, but like compared to all the other ships in the game, it's the most boring one. And this is more than, like, this isn't just Starbound. There's a lot of games, a lot of movies and stuff tend to make human ships the most boring things you've ever seen. Despite the fact that it, like, all the other really way cooler alien ships were designed by a human. You know, it's just, it gets on my nerves. Like, you know, like, why human ships always got to be the most bland one? So this one's a bit of a more cool looking ship. It's got a bit better sprite work done on it. Actually, the sprite work on this ship and the various upgrades that it gets is really, like, pretty badass. I gotta give mad props to whoever made it. So this is fully upgradable, though. So this is just the start. Although, just like all the other ships, it starts in pretty rough shape. And I want to know if I can get... I want the friggin... I want the light that's out. It won't let me take the blinky light. I want the blinky light. Man. Reboot. Actually, let's, bit of starship customization. Let's go ahead and get rid of these wall panels. There we go. All nice and used future-y now. Yeah, I can't get anything from there. I gotta reboot the ship first. So yeah, I do have like a racial replacer for sale. Just checking the elevator. Not the elevator, but the Windows works. How the fuck did I get like those crossed? I do have a racial replacer for sale, so that in the open beta and like early access, like all the AIs were different depending on what race you chose. So like I do have something that restores that, although it's mostly just cosmetic. They all, like, each of them had like a different personality, and I don't think it restores that. What the fuck? I just... The fuck? Force was subsequently annihilated. Really, game? Its navigations were damaged in our escape. Our location is currently unknown. Fuck! I just did that! Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and store this stuff so I don't lose it. So you never know, 175 wall panels will come in handy. With growing grass. I don't know if I can use sod. There we go. I don't know if I can use sod, like, blocks to grow anything, so I'm not going to bother with that. I'm going to put some food there, now that I will... Like, as soon as you leave the, Protectorate Academy, you will need to eat. So, I'm going to actually take my Protectorate duds off and save them. And my cape. Actually, no, you don't lose armor. But I'm going to store them here anyways. Well, I may need the sword, but... I'm probably going to need the sword for now. But I want to hang on to them. Graduation flyer. Protectorate flower. Okay. There we go. We are currently in orbit around an unknown world. The ship is heavily damaged and we are unable to leave orbit. I suggest you beam to the planet's surface using the teleporter and search for supplies and perhaps a means of fixing the ship. Alright. So, we will have to eat before long. I think that's about the only bar, the only, like, survival bar you have to worry about is, like, eating. Like, energy automatically recharges, and health, you can, like, fix health, like, whenever you want, whenever thou desires. I cannot believe this shit just... went and did itself all over again. After all that shit I just did. I'll have to do that again at some point. Not right now. Beam down. I beamed onto a mountain. Beamed onto a mountain next to coal. Okay. So, generally, the planet you beam on has the same features. It's got ruins, it's got a mine. Okay, this is coal and there's mud. Alright. I think I see some iron over there, too. Alright, so we at least beam down next to some resources. And I think the goal for this episode is, like, settling down. Finding a place and sort of getting it like secured. And from there, we'll just sort of go with it. I'm getting all this mud because I require it for a furnace. Oh, shit. There be critters. No! Fuck you. Fuck you! Alright. Oh, shit! Not bad. We got some copper, we got some iron behind us. That's not bad. So we have lucked out on our spawn. We got plenty of resources next to us. Now, it's a good idea to look to the left and right of where you spawn, because there could be ruins, and those ruins make a pretty good first base. Something else important is plant fiber. You're going to need this for salve, which is what the med kit looking thing here is. That's going to be your primary, like, healing for a while in this game. It's not that great. Not as good as the bandage, at least. The bandage is like a rapid heal, whereas the salve is like a heal over time. So it's not great as far as healing goes. Of course, if you got no other options... Ooh, more copper. If you got no other choice, then, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Get some wood. Oh, it's dirt, sapling, one log. Okay, what are you? What are you? Potatoes! Potatoes! I also need cobblestone for that furnace. So before I go too far in the other direction, I want to go back and check out what was the other way. Because, like I said, if there's a ruin there, then that'll solve our problem of having a place to stay pretty quick. And it's close enough to the spawn. Got some more mud here. And it'd be close enough to the spawn that, oh shit. What you got? What you got? I'm gonna cut you. Ooh, living room. The answer is no. There isn't. Okay. Plenty of coal, though, and lumber, which we need both of. This dig's really slow right now. It will dig faster when we upgrade it. There's also, like, pickaxes and shit we can find and buy that will give us the ability to dig faster. I think more critters spawn at night. I don't think it's like Minecraft, where night is, like, particularly dangerous. There's some kind of archaic energy source. I estimate a 32% chance it is worth investigating, and a 98% chance you have nothing better to do. Well, that shows what you know, because I am getting resources to secure my foothold on this planet. That's the other big reason why we need copper, by the way, is copper will let you build a flag so that when you die, you can just spawn at the flag instead of just like your starting spawn point. Well, you don't spawn at the flag, but you can teleport to it straight from the ship, which is useful. because that means you don't have to, like, run across the surface of a planet constantly looking for wherever the fuck you, like, set up shop. There's a lot of potatoes on this planet. So we haven't seen very many, like, features next to us at our spawn, but we got plenty of resources, so we at least lucked out. On my test save, I was not quite so lucky. I had, like, landed on the most boring planet ever. Let's eat some canned food. I'm gonna be very cautious with how much I eat, because I don't have very much. Like, at the start. Like, it'll get to a point where I'm like tripping over like meat and shit. So, like, I'm not gonna bother like making a hunting weapon, because I'll find better weapons and then like I'll just be tripping over it. I'll have so fucking much of it that it really won't matter. Alright. Oh, shit! Although, I did find a nice handgun on my test save. I found a nice, like, radioactive Oh, fuck's sake, really? I found a nice, like, radioactive handgun. And I like handguns. Ah! I like handguns, because handguns are one-handed weapons, so you can pair them with a flashlight, and then you can fucking see. Oh no, they were... Okay, I was worried I just hit something that wasn't immediately hostile, but no, they are immediately hostile, so fuck them. Oh! Oh! Well, this is something I can work with. It's not great, but it'll do. It's even got a little thingy there.